Today's the last day in Porto, so I'm going to show you all my favorite places. Let's go. So this right here is the Bolhão. It's basically like a marketplace, a fresh market kind of a feel. And it's open pretty much every day except Sunday, I believe. And right in front of the Bolhão is the Cafeteria Bolhão. And that's probably my favorite place to go if you're just looking to get like a nice treat or something like that. But in any case, I don't really like staying around this area too much because it's quite hectic.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me.
But in terms of tourism, I think this road is probably my favorite road because it just is like an outdoor shopping mall and they close it off. There's about 30 main churches in Porto, and they're all pretty old looking, but this one dates back to the 1700s. This one from the 800s. Yeah, there's no 800s. And I'm pretty sure there's some that are older than that. It's pretty insane, you know, especially as an American. Now kind of leaving the upper side of Porto, we're going to start heading over to the Gaia side of things. To which I think the Gaia side is probably my favorite side to be on because of like the boardwalk and the area around that area. This bridge here is a pretty popular tourist destination as well, but it does live up to its name because it has some of the best views of the city as well. I did decide to do this video on a Saturday, so everything is a lot more populated than it would actually be like during the week. But oh well. It gives you the true tourist feel, right? Now I've yet to go up to this place. Let's do it. Alright, so now we're going to be heading toward the boardwalk, and to get there, I haven't used this transportation method yet, but they have a gondola, so let's do it. Now the reason I don't use it is because it's €6 to use, so this is a one-time thing. Look at this, I got the whole thing myself. And we're back to my favorite spot, honestly, in all of Gaia, Porto. This is the boardwalk. And I feel like I should explain this a little bit. So this side of the river, this side with this thing, is Gaia. Whereas the other side of the river is Porto. But they're so close together that everyone just calls it Porto. But it's Porto and Gaia. They're two different cities. For me personally, I really like the city of Porto. I think there's a lot of lively stuff that goes on over there. But on the Gaia side of this boardwalk trumps whatever's on the Porto side. These are all sardines. Also, if you want to work remotely, this is probably my favorite place to come to actually like work. It's like a really quiet cafe, but it's right next to the river, and so you get this awesome view. Now this place just has a ton of restaurants along the side here, but I've also been told that this side also follows the better path, or has a better path towards the beaches. So we're gonna head there now. So it looks like we've made it to like the second boardwalk area. And it looks like there's quite a bit of shops and whatnot around here, cafes. There are a ton of fish places around here, so I think I'm gonna have to get some. Okay, that was like the best meal I've had here. That was fantastic. It was like a dinner and a show as well. They had some singer, and he was fantastic as well. Not gonna miss a thing. Nothing's promised to you in this life, but it's there for us. All right, so we're making our way to the beach. This is like a park. There's like a pretty big park that way that you could climb up some stairs. We're avoiding that today. We're just going straight to the beach, which is just right around this corner right now. Absolutely beautiful. I would recommend coming here. They've closed off some of the beaches, I think, because, I don't know, it's winter time or something. I don't really know what's going on. Anyway, I think with that, we'll start heading back because it's 4 o'clock already and there's the World Cup happening, so I want to see what the energy is like with that. We're going to take the bus. So we took a bit of the wrong bus to this other section that I've actually never been to called Bom Sucesso. But it looks like a pretty big shopping mall is right back there with like a bunch of outdoor shops. So seems interesting. You might remember this place from when I watched the sunset. We're back at this park, so it's pretty close to the historical center. I think the historical center is just that way a bit more. My phone is about to die, so I don't know if we're actually going to go there today. But this place around like this park here has a ton of awesome places just to sit. There's like a place where you can read some books and just hang out. It's like a bunch of little cafes around here, and depending on the person that you are, I will also show you a place where you can party it up. That's where like the party circle is basically. And you can kind of tell where it is because of this tower. This tower is huge and you can see it throughout all of Porto. But like right next to this, there's like a shopping mall and a bunch of little cafes and bars and all that kind of stuff around there.